So if I had to encapsulate the heart behind our ministry in just one word, it would be Jesus. Because we believe his life and death and resurrection are the singular answer to the brokenness blanketing our world, that is why we confidently go into the clubs and compassionately share the hope and love of Jesus with those women working there. We could make a very good case to these women that this industry is absolutely detrimental to them in every way, but we spend no time just convincing them that they need to pursue an alternate lifestyle. Our sole purpose as we go is to embody Christ. We know he is who they need, and that's why we go.
We went to the clubs one night and there was a girl there who obviously wasn't dancing, and she came up to me and she goes, "I just want to say thank you." And I'm like, "Oh, well, you're welcome." And she says, "I had moved out of town and got out of the clubs. I live in a different city, but I came back to visit my friends." She goes, "But the other night I was with my daughter and we were going over her Awana verses, memorizing them." And she goes, "It's such a special time. I love having that time with my daughter and being in God's Word." And so I encouraged her to never stop doing that. And she said, "I just want to say thank you. You guys really coming into the clubs meant a lot to me." And I said, "Well, it wasn't us. God put us here and put you here at the right time so we could meet." And that's just amazing to me. That's the most amazing thing.
The second night that I went out to the clubs, I met a woman who was full of questions, asked us why we were at the club, and we just told her that we were here to build, to offer friendship and to spread the love and hope of Jesus, and that intrigued her even more. We ended up later taking her home. She didn't want to get out of the car. She asked if she could stay in because she was having such a good time talking to me and my friend Tracy, who also serves alongside of me. And as she's sitting there in the car and we're just talking, she starts crying. Like, just an overwhelming sense of sadness just came over her. And she was saying how much she felt unloved and unworthy, and that she feels like she has no friends that she could really open up to the way she was doing with me and my friend. And she started speaking into how she was in foster care, and when she turned 18, she started off right from pornography to having a pimp and then going to the strip clubs. And as she's just crying and telling me all of this, I can hear God's voice say, "She's mine." I was just completely captivated by that God would want to go into these places and save these women, people that I don't know, but God knows their whole storyline.
Nationally, 89% of women working in the industry said they wanted to escape but had no other means of survival. 85% of women working in the industry were sexually abused as children. 95% of women working in the industry have been raped. 50% of women working in the industry exchange sex for money on a regular basis. Locally, we have 4 strip clubs in Reno, 3 brothels in the surrounding area, and the average age of entry into prostitution is 13. So for over 6 years now, we've gone into Reno's strip clubs and we bring a tray of finger foods and a Bible verse card, and we seek to start conversations like we're at Starbucks with our friends. We serve around 100 women every week, and when we start in a new location, we're not shy at all about our mission to the management. And God opens the doors for us. So we're now in all 4 of Reno's clubs, but I would love, my vision would be for the women working in every illegal massage parlor and in every area brothel and on every local street to hear the gospel of Christ and be transformed by it.